Hi everyone, this is Vickie Kello, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Brisbane. Happy Monday. Hopefully, I am a couple of minutes early. Ugh. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. I had my Sip and Stamp event on Friday night, which was lovely. I had quite a few ladies come to that. And then I also had my perennial lavender class on the weekend, which was this one. So that was a heap of fun. And I think I still have one card kit left of that, if anyone is interested. The recording is up, so you'll get sent the recording plus the kit. Need to move this over just a little bit. All right, so I was in town today and I had quite a busy weekend, so I haven't planned anything, but I did find my kit that we got free at Onstage, or as part of our Onstage all attendee giveaway. I had packed it away with all my opened kits. Hi Marie. So hi Renee. So we're doing this kit tonight. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is the Hooray for Honeycomb kit. Hi Lisa. And this kit is $32 for anyone interested. And as far as I know, it's a non-stamping kit because there's no ink pad in there or block. Oh. Had a couple of people and then they've lost them. There we go. Now I keep all these kit boxes and I leave the stickers on them as well, but some of them don't come with stickers, others do. But I keep them all and then I re-gift things in them because it's so much easier to wrap them in this, or it's a nice size. And then I also keep, although I've got so many of them now, but I keep the this chipboard piece as well because it's great for album covers and stuff like that. So our kits come with instructions. You can follow the instructions or you can choose to do your own. I'm going to follow the instructions because I've had a big week and a big weekend. So I just feel like doing something, but not having to think about too much. So did we all have a nice weekend? This kit makes 3, 6, 9 cards. Hi, Glenda. This looks like a lot of fun. I bought this honeycomb paper. I saw something, I don't know, I reckon probably 3 years ago. And I bought packs and packs of honeycomb paper. And it's sat there and I've not done anything with it. But I obviously saw something that I wanted to do with it. But I never actually did it. So this comes with honeycomb paper, but they're already done. Ah, that's nice, Lisa. Thank you. So here's one of the card bases. That's pretty. Oh. Ooh. Oh, it goes like this. I'm like, this is shiny. I like that. Then these envelopes, they're fun. Oh, there's different ones. Usually all the envelopes are the same. That's going to be confusing. These ones have got rainbows on them. Okay, so these ones go with these. These ones. Oh, and there's berries. Oh, these balloons, they're glossy. I like them. So those balloons go with the berries. Over here. And, oh, you would think the berries go with the berries, but not with the pictures. Maybe I might change that up though. I think I will, because I want the rainbows to go with the rainbow envelope, the berries to go with the berries, and the balloons to go with the balloons. That just makes more sense in my head. So we have got sentiments galore. So we have congrats, because they come in multiple languages. I'm only going to want the Australian ones. Be very proud of you. Congrats. So I did put up the details for my May class over the weekend for those interested. The event has now been put up. I do also have the event up for the catalogue launch that I'm running with Janice on the 4th of May. May is going to be very busy. You did it. I feel like I've got something, you know when you feel like you've got something on your glasses and you can't see? Like all you can see is this bit, and it's probably just like the tiniest bit of dirt, but it's really irritating me. There we go. Right. So I think we'll need to have a look at the instructions, because a lot of the stuff goes on the inside. Usually I try and work it out from the pictures on the in the middle, on the front, and just deal with it, but I don't know that that's going to work today. So has anyone else played with honeycomb paper before? So the idea of honeycomb paper is it just does this. Ta-da! So on the inside of this, we're going to, it's self-adhesive on each side. I'm going to need to take my big tool. My nails are too thick. Oh, this is really sticky. And you would pop it in the center along that score line. You could just do one at a time and then fold that over so that then when you open it up, ta-da! Look at that. That's cute. Let's do that again. Oh, did I do that upside down? Yes. Has anyone got plans for this weekend and like taking the Friday off and therefore having a really long weekend? I initially thought about taking the Friday off, but I took last Wednesday off to watch Hunter Cross Country, seeing as it got postponed from the last week of school because we had 5 days of rain. And it's raining again now. I really like that. I like that a lot. This is fun. All right. How cool does that look? And it's not that thick on the inside. All right, so that's one. Now we do the balloons. Here. Line that up. Take that one off. It is easier if you just do one at a time, taking the adhesive off, because it is quite sticky, so it's hard to get off your hands once your fingers go in there. Ah, oh, look at that. That's a pretty colour too. Oh, I've done the wrong side. I'll have to be a lefty. Didn't plan that well, did I? These are so cute. I might have to order a few more of these. I've done it again. And do a kids class in the holidays. Because I think the kids will have fun with this. I'm having fun. Now, right, these berry things. Okay, that goes on like that, goes on there. All right, I'm just going to get my seal because I don't like these glue dot things. They take too long to do. Do you get extra honeycomb in the kit? Doesn't look like it. But I was just saying, Megan, I bought a whole heap a couple of years ago. So I have heaps. I just have to like cut the shapes and could recreate it. I obviously saw something that required honeycomb paper. So you can purchase it. And I've just done nothing with it. It's just been sitting there. Now, oh, these are pink. I just thought they were going to be red. Yes, so you can buy it. This is 26 layers, 6 patterns included. When gluing, always use a glue stick to prevent honeycomb paper from getting wet. No waterproof, not waterproof. So you could use double-sided tape too. You don't have to use a glue stick. This is like double-sided tape or adhesive sheets. On it, this one's going to be a bit harder because you don't fold it over to meet it. You're going to have to do that. All right, I think I'm going to try and stick that down. There. This one's staying open the whole time. It's a little bit crooked. But it's my first one. I like it. We'll do the sentiments after. I'm just having fun with all the honeycomb stuff. It is super cute. So much fun. It's put a smile on my face. Let's just say I've not been having the best week. Today is a better day though, but still. This one I think is probably the hardest one to put together because you're not folding something over to meet it. And when you pull it back, you kind of need to make sure that the bits are together. It's only Monday. Oh, I'm talking about all week last week too. Since my last video, Megan. Today was a better day. There we go. Just need to get something in there to get that down. Am I? Oh, hi, Julie. I hadn't seen you there. Sorry. You'll have to show us when you do it and see how it works. The honeycomb paper, I'll have to make something out of it now, won't I? Maybe because this doesn't look like it's going to take too long. Maybe I'll have to try and come up with something on the fly at the end of it. Sorry, my messages weren't coming up. Now I can see everybody's comments. I do like that we're back all on the same time slot now, Julie, so that you can make it. Oh, I couldn't see you, but I can see you now. That's probably my fault. Had my head down trying to do this. Takes a little bit of concentration. Oh. I think the hardest bit so far has been getting off the backings. Just make sure that's stuck down there. So this one, obviously with this already on it, like that, you'd have to like hand deliver that card. Because it's a bit, I didn't think that through. The rest are on the inside, but this one, not so much. Okay, so this then goes on here like this, I think, right. That looks like it's stuck down. I like strawberries too. That looks like it's just off a bit like that. And then we did get a whole heap of dimensionals in here too. Dimensionals I'll use. The glue dots are good, they're just, I don't think they're good for a video. They take a bit of work. Hopefully no one can hear my stomach. I've been very good at not having any gluten, and then tonight I was still hungry after my couple of tacos, hard taco shells, and there was a soft taco shell left, so I had that. And now my stomach is going berserk, making all these awful noises. I should learn better, because I've been so good at not having any gluten. They're so cute, aren't they? I love it. This is such a fun set. Blame the dog. I hate gluten. Yes. Well, I love gluten. My body doesn't like gluten, but I love it. So I'm having to learn to live without it. Right, well that's fun. Now there doesn't look, we've got this thing of twine, but it only looks like it's on the happy birthday card. So they're done. Right, happy birthday card. It's this one. Oh, happy days. And we're tying a bit of twine underneath it. Right, let's stick on. I saw the bruises, Julie. That looks hideous. Surprised you didn't break anything. All right, so that's done. Tying 3 bows. Let's see how long this is going to take me on camera. I was screen sharing at work today. You know, I'm a pretty competent typer, but as soon as you are sharing screens with somebody and then they're watching you type, good Lord, I couldn't get anything right. I'm like, why is it when people are watching, I can't type, I can't do anything, but as soon as no one's watching, I can sit there and do my typing, no issues. So I don't know that you'd be able to find the same colours for this, but if you could just recreate your do similar cards with colours that you get. I got the paper from a craft store from my friend Rick, who is where I get my magnetic sheets from as well. He's in WA. He's called Craft Genie. But that was forever ago. I reckon I bought that. Oh. That's good that people came to help you, Julie, because when I fell in Adelaide, when I was in a hotel foyer, people just stood and looked. Like, it was the end of the day, it had been pouring rain, and I was going back to my room and I just kind of slipped on the tiles and no one seemed to care. I'm like, I've got my laptop bag, my handbag, I just presented to like 300 people, I was exhausted and nobody cared. I had to have physio on my knee for ages, and because I was on the way back from a work event, it was covered by compo. But not the point. Not the point at all. That was a good couple of years ago. So it didn't leave a good impression for Adelaide, I can tell you. But all right, well, we are nearly finished the second lot of the cards. These are very simple cards. I am seriously considering thinking of running this as a kids class because they'll have fun. I think the hardest thing for them will be tying the bow. Drove an hour away to look at apartments. Are you moving again, Julie? Our old house is back on the market. Found out today. They haven't been in it for 2 years because we sold in June 2022. So it's just under 2 years. This weekend is the weekend we moved into this house 2 years ago. So they haven't been there quite 2 years and they've put it on the market and they're trying to sell it for $200,000 more than they bought it for. I'm like, wow. Has the market really done that much? I don't know. I think this is just going to have, I'm going to stick glue dots on this, I think. Be nice to make 200,000 in less than 2 years, wouldn't it? But they haven't paid for staging, and we left some old furniture there, like outdoor furniture that we didn't care for anymore, and they've used that in this, so they've obviously continued using it, and now it's still in the photos, and I'm like, oh. But now all our old pretty staged photos aren't on the website anymore. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate because they are so good. You're not having a good time with rentals lately. No, not for Julie. I think everyone's sticking their rent up. Mortgage, oh, the bank keeps putting my mortgages up, so I'm like, it only gets passed on. Right, I think I stuck this down too low. We'll learn for the next one. Okay, this is not what it should look like. We'll learn for the next one. Yeah, I hate moving, Julie. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Although you get very good at it doing it every year. I remember when I was moving quite a bit, I just left things in boxes, and then if they were still in a box by the time I moved next time, I just threw it out. Which wasn't ideal because that's how I lost a lot of things. But saved moving more stuff. Now, this is supposed to go all the way up here. I was too busy chatting and not following directions and just putting it where I thought it went. I keep saying I'm going to pretend to move just so I can have a good clean out. I don't know whether that would be enough motivation for me to do that either, Megan. That's funny. Pretend to move. This is what it's supposed to look like. So this is what happens when you stick the sun in the wrong spot. My granddaughter and her partner are renting in Brisbane. They were paying $5.50. Then it went up to $7.50. So they moved last weekend to a cheaper place. Holy dilly, that's $200 a week. Wow. $200 a week. That's a big jump, Glenda. Massive big jump. Although, like, my mortgage repayment has gone up over $1,000 a month since I took it out 2 years ago. But to do it in one hit, because like yes, that's a massive increase to what I signed on and agreed to with the mortgage, but it also didn't go up $1,000 a month in one hit either. So and I think that's the issue sometimes with the rent, is that because my understanding, and I don't know because I haven't rented in forever because I've had a house for 20 years, once you can you put the rent up mid-lease, or do you have to wait till the renewal comes around? Because that's the hard thing. If you've been only just signed a 12-month lease and then all the rates started going up, then when your lease comes around again, it will be a big hit. Because I don't think they can put it up mid-lease. Right, we're done. Well, that's half an hour, ladies, and I was chit-chatting. That is fun. Let me clean this mess up so we can see all the cards. God. I do have a lot of dimensionals. My granddaughter's was when the lease was up. Yeah. I think that's sometimes what the issue, like, it's massive, but if the rates have been going up and they haven't been able to put them up in that time, sometimes it comes across that landlords are greedy when they may not actually be. So that is the cards. These ones don't quite sit flat because, ta-da! And then these ones How cute is that? But yeah, some might be greedy, but I don't think all of them are greedy. All right, let's see what I can do with this paper. I've got nothing with me, but let's see how hard this paper is to use. If you turn the foreign sayings over, you can use them on other cards. Yes, I could. Great idea, Lisa. Although I don't know whether it shows up or not, but these have like a blue tinge to them. On the back, you won't have that, but you'd still get the shape of it, yes, but you wouldn't get the blue tinging. So let's open one of these packs because I have 3 of them and I've never opened them. Oh, there's 3 colours in each. I seem to have 2 lots of green. Oh. I've lost my mojo and I've a lot on my mind. You could blend Pool Party. You could blend Pool Party. You'd have to, yes, that would make it look very nice, Megan. Okay, so it comes like this. That is the paper, and it's, how pretty is that? This is like pink and purple in one. That's pretty. Oh, and this is blue and green. Who knew this when I bought it? Oh, I should open things when I buy them. Does anyone else have that? Seriously, I reckon this has been in the cupboard for maybe since before Hunter was born. That's blue and green. That's pretty. And what's this brown one then? Halloween. It's not brown, it's orange. Orange and black for Halloween. It looks brown. Now I'm going to have to open all of them. If you go to, oh look, I even get shapes on here. Are they all the same? Look at this. Christmas tree, mushroom stalk, mouse, balloon, baby bottle, mouse backing to be made out of cardboard. Oh, and a Christmas bell. How good is that? That's just a photocopy of that. Use the templates, cut out a shape of honeycomb paper. The arrow must line up with the honeycomb paper. Lines up on the honeycomb paper. I'll have to work that out. But yellow, oh, yellow is just yellow. That's what I was expecting all of them to be. Yellow. Oh, this one's just purple. And that one's just white. They're the same ones. Green. Pink. Oh, that's pretty. This is what I thought they were all going to be, but there's some different colours. And red. Right. So I have a stash of honeycomb paper. Let's work out. Using the template, cut a shape out of the honeycomb paper. The arrows must line up with the lines on the honeycomb paper. So yeah, that might still work. Right, let's do this Christmas bell, shall we? Because it can't... What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Good thing I've got 3 copies of this. Then when you all buy this from the craft store, you'll all know how to use it because you've watched me stuff it up. Because one would think I would Google this stuff before demonstrating, but I didn't get home until 6. Photocopy and yeah, I would have, except I've got 3 copies of that, so I was happy cutting that. But yes, I will photocopy the other one. Right, let's do this. Perhaps I need a Nico, do you think? Or a pen? I've got a pen. It's a Sharpie. Whoops. Whoops. I think if the template was done in like cardstock rather than this flimsy copy paper, it might be a bit easier to trace. Whew, get high off the Sharpie smell. Right, you want really good scissors because these are struggling a little bit. Because there's quite a few layers that you're cutting through. It is only paper, but still. Stick the pattern on card, then cut it out. Yep. All right. Oh, what happened there? Okay. Ta-da, is this going to work? Oh, look at that! Look at that! So then you'd have to stick... Oh, where's some cardstock? Oh, I'm so impressed with that. Oh, I've got some black cardstock. Is that going to be... No, that's not big enough. Oh, this is going to be terrible colour, but I cleaned up my desk and I actually don't have any stray supplies. Now, I do think you're going to have to use double-sided tape because let me just see whether this is going to roll on it. Oh, yeah, but it could rip because it's not... It feels a bit like crepe paper. So I think I would want to probably use double-sided tape because if you weren't holding this strong enough, that could rip that. But it does say not to use wet glue because it's not waterproof. Bring that over here. And then just a matter of getting it. Where's my, take my pick tool that I had earlier. Here. Look at that. I'm impressed. This, it's not as, see, this has got like diamonds and it's a bit tighter. This seems a bit loose. This one. So I don't know whether I've cut it wrong. Whether I should be cutting this way. Let's try that. Let's see if it makes a difference if I cut it the other way. Because, you know, I've bought this and not used it. Might as well use it now. This bell is huge though. Maybe I should have went with something a bit smaller, but anyway. You're all having a tutorial as to what not to do when you go and buy this from the craft store. Oh. It does look impressive. It feels a bit loose, if that makes sense. It's not something, it's not a word that I would normally use in describing craft projects, but I'm seeing whether this will make a difference. If not, then it won't matter how you have your paper. All right. Put that over here. Now, I'm trying to find another bit of scrap. Got some white this time. Oh. Looks a bit like a boot. Now let's put that on there. That isn't working. It's not too bad. Oh, this is much better. I cut it the wrong way, people. Cut it the wrong way. I don't know how you're supposed to tell, but I cut it the wrong way because this is much better. It's not so loose and it's got more pattern in it, and now it's hard to put over here. That's much more impressive. Let's stick this down. Can you see the difference? Even when you see when you shake this, that one shakes, this one doesn't. This is much more impressive. I just don't know how you tell that from the paper. Does look better. How do you tell when you're opening the paper? Oh, you can kind of tell when you open the paper. So when I open it from this side, this will how you have to tell. When you open it from this side, it's a lot looser. Whereas when you open it from this side, it's the tighter weave. That's the side you want to have, because then you get this nice thing. This doesn't look terrible, but it's not great. Not great either. How nice is that? Well, I'm pretty impressed with that. And my instructions. So now I know how to use the rest of my paper as well. But thank you everyone for joining in. Can you imagine someone trying to make that? I know, right? So hopefully you enjoyed the cards. The cards are very easy to put together. honeycomb paper is already done for you and adhesive is on it. So it makes it really easy to do. But if you wish to try this on your own, you can purchase honeycomb paper, which is what I have done, and try and make some other things with it. So this kit is available. It is $32 and it is called Hooray for Honeycomb. Thank you everyone for joining, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.